Alright, what's up guys? So, done a little work. Had issues with this GoPro, so I couldn't record everything, and then some of my other videos I recorded are no audio, which kind of sucks. So, I'll have to dub over it. So, we got bad voltage regulator right here. There's two voltage regulators. This is a 40 amp system, so each regulator is 20 amps. 20 amp, 20 amp. One of them is bad, so I can't rely on this to charge my battery, but I can attempt to start it. So today what we've done is we've gone through and cleaned all these connectors.
Both sides.
On both sides.
Some of these, all these are nice and shiny now.
So we can make sure we got actual spark.
Check them with the multimeter.
Yep, checked them, check the cylinders. I mean, check the ignition packs, the ignition coils, with the multimeter, and across this negative and this signal, or this positive, you should have approximately less than 1 ohm across each one of them. And then from negative to your boot, you should have about, I think it's between 800 and 1,000 ohms. So if you got that, your packs are good. So actually, I had one pack that I found when I had Bobby test it. It wasn't reading anything. So looked down into it, and the connector was broken. So it had been arcing and tore up the inside pretty good. So I ended up putting some deoxit. Where's the deoxit? I ended up soaking it with some deoxit, oxidation remover, oxidation, corrosion, all that stuff. This stuff's the best.
You can pause and read it if you like.
Yeah, there you go. So sprayed a little bit in there, let it sit. Yeah, we do actually. They have Radio Shack here in Orlando. We actually have a Radio Shack.
I didn't even know that.
I know most people don't.
Hey, isn't there one more, like one Blockbuster in like Las Vegas or something?
Yeah, there is a Blockbuster left, and they actually renting it out for Airbnb or something like that. So you can spend the night in it. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Pretty cool.
So sprayed that down into the actual connector up there. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna take it off right now. I don't remember which one it was. Sprayed it down in there. I tried scraping it with a little flathead to get all that oxidation and nastiness off. Didn't work out too well. So I ended up using my Dremel.
I don't know where it is.
Which is behind me. I used my Dremel, and on a very low RPM. Let's see, I'm trying to find it here. There it is. On a very low RPM, I used this like little grinder bit and just went in there and cleaned it all up, made it nice and pretty. Like I said, there was a lot of arcing going on in there, so everything was kind of oxidized, corroded, and I wasn't getting the contact. So yeah, went in there with this, cleaned it up, boom. I got a reading after that. So to check that reading, I was actually going from the boot to here, just so I could check the wire and everything at once. So yeah, again, like I said, I could start this without the voltage regulator. I'm just not gonna be able to charge my battery, but I've got a battery charger for that, of course. I've got this spread out like this. I'm gonna try to start it here in a minute. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a water line here. The water will drain here, and water will drain there. So I got to keep that clear, free and clear. I went and
You want to tell them about our issue over here?
Yeah, I will in a second.
Okay.
So right here, I replaced one little section of fuel hose.
It was like
because they had this, and it was actually leaking fuel. So this one's not leaking fuel. I'm going to replace it, just not right this second. I just want to get this thing started. So
it's for test purposes. So if you have any critiques, go ahead and leave in the comments below. But just know that this is still the testing phase.
That part. So the carbs pretty much looked pretty clean to me. Actually, I was a little concerned about this fuel line here. I have no idea where I put it.
Oh, I tossed it over
It's
here.
right there. I don't think you'll be able to see it.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I'm gonna screwdriver.
So, yeah, if you look down in there was some jelly forming, which is never a good thing on a fuel line that's going to a carburetor. Yeah, go ahead. Try to scrape a little bit out. Oh, yeah. Oh, juicy. Yeah. So you know that's never a good sign.
It's all caked up.
Yep. So I took some Valvoline Carb and throttle body cleaner. I sprayed it out. Sprayed a little bit in there.
Just this.
On both sides. I pulled the drain right here. Drained a little bit out. What came out was actually pretty clean looking. So I think that fuel was just sitting right here and didn't get anywhere else. I hope. We're gonna attempt to start this here in a minute and see what the heck happens. Hopefully we can start up. But again, yeah, throttle and carb and throttle body cleaner should be used sparingly, and
yeah, just a second spray.
Yeah,
half a second spray.
So I was tempted to use some starting fluid. Oh wait, I forgot about this. So when I was trying to pull the engine out, I broke this throttle linkage here. I tried super gluing it, didn't hold. I was able to like flip it 3 times and that was it. So just for temporary purposes, I took my little soldering iron and just kind of melted the plastic all back together, got it aligned, melted the plastic back together.
Yeah,
again, this is just for testing purposes. Oh, they should be able to see it. Full of water.
Yeah, you can get a good look at it there. That's how they're supposed to look.
Yep.
For the most part. So
again, this is a
she seems to act right now, so
yeah, I figured if I want to start it, I want to be able to give it a couple little revs and see what she does if it starts. I don't know if it's going to start though. I have no idea. I'm kind of scared. This little fuel line right here. Oh wait, that doesn't even go to anything. Oh, we were worried about that.
That's
Look,
funny
it's
as hell.
not even connected to nothing. Ha! No idea what the hell that's for.
yeah, we were complaining that it was so crimped.
Well, that's doesn't go nowhere. I'll have to look that up
Someone
and
put a bolt in it.
see what that goes to. Yeah, they plugged it up. So yeah, again, this is a 1999 Mercury 175 XR2 SportJet engine. Yeah.
This thing does its numbers. We just got to get it to get there.
So if you see back there, well, we're gonna move that fuel tank up here in a minute. I had to move it out the way while I was soldering because I was using a
Propane?
butane.
Oh, butane.
Butane propane soldering iron.
So
I
yeah.
sure hope this video has audio.
Oh God. Why didn't last time?
Oh no, I keep drinking your beer.
Yeah, you do keep drinking my beer. Keep your beer hands to yourself.
So if you're tempted to use starting fluid, all I can say is use a drop, a very small splash, because there's no lubricants in this.
Again, like the other stuff. What was the other stuff again? The carburetor.
Oh,
and
the
body?
carb, yeah, the carb.
Throttle body.
Cleaner,
Like a
yeah.
second spray, a half a second of a spray.
Yeah, so for this, you just go, boop.
That's it.
That's probably too much, but God only knows the condition of this engine. So yeah, you might get some backfiring or whatever, but the reason why is because this starting fluid does not have lubricant in it. Engine doesn't have oil, it's 2-stroke. Oil's in the fuel because I pre-mix. So running off this will kill your engine very quick if you're not very careful.
Again, caution. Disclaimer, use it sparingly. We are not responsible for any damages, injuries that may occur during your mechanical endeavors.
Yes, that part. All right, so here's our battery. Let's give this sucker a try and See what
it's
happens
like
here.
the perfect angle. Wish I could leave it right here. It's alright, you could do it. I'll stay here. I ain't really got to do anything, right?
That engine might move. Well, you know what? We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
All right. Now we got a tripod set up, so got a little better standpoint here. That's good. All right. So just a tad of starter fluid. Cheap ass Walmart starter fluid.
And you've already sprayed it, and you're doing now?
I'm doing now. I'm gonna spray just a tad in each carb, literally just a tad. This engine hasn't been run and God knows how long. He's gonna smoke over here after I just did this, but hey, whatever.
Hey, if I burst into a ball of flames,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know why. I'm waiting on you to say it.
Right? Alright.
You said it last time. I thought it was funny.
Yes, sir. Let's get a ground hooked up. So to actually jump start this thing, we really don't need anything hooked up at all. I mean, we got all my wires.
Yeah, there's little resources.
Everything's dressed.
There's little resources on this topic of hot wiring this thing. So if you know anyone who's having these issues or working on these things and they didn't know this, please send them to this video, because we had a tough time to the point where we still didn't get a response from people who supposedly know.
So yeah, I'm just trying this. We'll see what happens. I know that the black and yellow is the kill signal, the kill switch. So somebody had already rigged this up. I didn't do this. So this is my kill signal to kill the engine. This will go grounded to turn the engine off. So I got ground there. And if this thing starts, I could just go boop, and I should be able to kill the engine. To start it, I didn't have to hook anything up. I don't have to hook anything up.
In theory.
So we're gonna find out.
We blow up.
I learned the hard way why the Coast Guard and everybody requires this little rubber boot right here to be over all this. And the reasoning behind that is these terminals on the solenoid spin. So the other day when I was messing with this, as soon as I applied power, this thing was trying to turn over. As soon as I hooked it up to the battery. Well, this connector right here was grounding, or was connected to this terminal here, which was creating a signal to say, hey, turn on. So yeah, that's why they have these boots, and that's why I have this wire running up here right now. Same with that. So yeah, let's see what the heck happens here. Hook this up.
Fingers crossed.
I've got my water line hooked up already. I hooked my water line up.
Oh yeah.
I just got one of these valves so I can adjust it.
And let them know why this is here.
So I put that there. I don't know if you can even see it. So I put the oil pan down there in case any fuel wants to leak out of here. There's a primer bulb on this fuel line, so I primed it. It's primed right now. It's hard. I should be good. These engines are notorious for allowing fuel to bleed back down, and so when you go to start it, you gotta for a while. With that, squeeze it a couple times till it gets hard, you're good to go. But you can't have that inside your engine compartment per Coast Guard regulations.
Talking about this here, guys.
Yeah, that fuel bulb.
And again, if he didn't explain it well enough, this is our fuel tank. A little makeshift fuel tank for testing purposes. Again, testing purposes only.
Yeah, so for testing purposes, I mixed a 50-50 ratio for the two-stroke oil. That's what you're supposed to break the engine in. That was a safe number. I hadn't done a super ton of research yet.
You show them what you used.
Yeah, you
doesn't matter.
Care. Yeah.
Y'all probably all know what this is.
Cheap ass Walmart two-stroke oil.
Yeah.
If you Google on if you should use synthetic and all that, or check it on YouTube, you'll see all different types of reviews. I wasn't worried about it.
Yeah,
I just want to get this engine running and see what happens. Wow, that thing almost came flying up.
Yeah, don't get too caught up in the details, especially when you're just testing her.
Yeah, like I said, my point is just to get this engine running. Once I got this engine running, I know I'm good, and then I'll take a look at the pump, the jet pump, and replace the oil in that, because I have no idea the condition of it. Let's see what we got. This enhancer, there's a manual button right here. Boop,
Is that
boop.
what that is?
Yeah, that's a so-called button. It's like one of those little Snapple tops.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Little clickers, little Snapple top.
Yeah, the
clickers.
ones you make all that obnoxious noise with.
Oh yeah, pro tip here: training dogs, Snapple tops make great clickers for training dogs.
Absolutely free.
Absolutely free.
So I haven't messed with the carbs at all. Haven't messed with nothing fuel related other than that fuel line. I gotta replace that one. Yes, don't cuss me out because it's, I don't know what it is.
Again, testing purposes, baby. Is all preliminary. Excuse my tongues. Preliminary. It's all preliminary runs right here. If it all goes well, we'll switch out a lot of pieces and parts and get it right. Whistle and Dixie.
So in the other video, I checked compression. I checked compression wrong. I did not know that I should check compression when the engine is warm. However, I couldn't get this engine to start, so I still checked compression anyways. And it was 90 psi average for all 6 cylinders. So I reached out to somebody, a marine mechanic.
Who knows better?
And he told me that I should be between 115 and 135 psi per cylinder, and that's when the engine's warm. Unfortunately, the engine wasn't warm when I tested it, so I told him that, and his reply was, well, if you're getting 90 cold, you're probably going to be good.
We'll probably end up doing another, we'll probably have a later video of another compression test. Maybe. No promises there, but to show you how it's done correctly.
Yeah, hopefully this thing will start up and we'll be able to get some real compression readings. So let me start by getting some water flowing really slow.
So yeah, we got the battery, we got the water, we got the gas.
All right, so let me see you guys here. I don't know if you can see it, of course, because I put it on this tripod. Hold on. Let me pick you guys up real quick. So there's 2 water outlets on this thing.
Let me lean her over.
You got the one that's back over here that pours out a ton of water, and you got this other little one that just kind of pees a little water. So I split these pieces of wood here, so made sure I got my drainage going on there.
As well as the exhaust is back here, right? Isn't that right?
Yeah, the exhaust is right up under here. So
You want those areas clear.
yeah, got to keep that clear so we don't blow this thing sky high. And yeah, so I only got it open a little bit. I didn't want to open full blast. Doesn't look like the water pressure changes the more I turn it up. Yeah. So if this thing starts, I'll turn that up a little higher. Let me move this battery back a little bit.
Good idea.
Keep it out of the water. All right, so let's put you back in. You're right.
How's it go?
And just like this.
See, I don't know how to work these GoPros things. They fancy stuff.
Like that.
There you go.
Ta-da!
Back to where you was.
And then it's even fancy because you can go,
Oh, okay.
well, let's fire it up and see what happens. Hopefully we don't blow ourselves up. So look,
Yeah.
word of caution.
Yes.
I do have a fire extinguisher right next to us.
This is serious business. No, all jokes aside, funny is not funny unless you're alive to laugh about it. So make sure you have one of these. We put it in a spot to where it's both accessible, or it's accessible to the both of us, to whoever's quicker and whoever needs it.
Well, shoot.
We put it right there. What are you looking for? Yeah.
Yep. All right, cool.
Hurry up,
So-
you're getting me wet.
To jumpstart this thing, this normally would be the start signal from the key, which is yellow red, and of course it's disconnected. So I just touch this to the 24 volt or the 12 volts, 12 volt line,
Blow it up, why don't you?
and I will get the sucker spinning, maybe. And I think that I don't have it bolted down.
I'll hold her down if necessary, but that's probably only necessary once we rev it.
Actually, you know what?
You got
Hand me that bag right there.
nails.
Screws. Yep.
Be careful, man, because you know it's gonna be difficult to get them out.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. I do this all day long.
Yeah, all day, baby. Until you can't.
That's right. All right. So I got water flowing everywhere.
Now that worries me it's gonna move the whole board.
Turn it off. Nah, it shouldn't. I got some 4-inch screws right here. Just happen to have them.
Just 3 points. Be well enough, right? What are you thinking? You see what he did? What is that, an Allen?
I don't even know what it is.
He put a square head on this thing trying to put...
No, it was there. I don't know why it was there.
Put Phillips screws. You just put it in. I swear I seen you.
No. I picked it up from right here.
Man, I swear I seen you put one in.
I gotta go to my car and get a bit. That sucks. Be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna rev it up soon after he cuts it on, see if I scare him, guys. I'm gonna back this up so y'all can see him jump, maybe. I don't know how funny or not it'll be. We'll find out.
You turn that water off, right?
Yeah, turn that water off.
I have no idea why that's even on there. I don't even use that thing. All right. Yeah. Don't kill me. DeWalt and a Milwaukee bit.
Don't tell him.
Sorry.
You'll see it in the comments. This is what I'm worried about. You better get that shit right. Look how hard it is to get in. Stripping it, that's well enough. It's still gonna jump. You're better off leaving.
I don't think so.
Just because it's at the angle, you might not. You'll need two in the front and one in the back.
Yeah, I can't get in there like I want to, though.
This is best for a screwdriver. Let's get the screwdriver in here.
Ah, good luck with that.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be hard, but guess what? I'm strong.
Knock yourself out. What are you gonna do with a flathead?
You can. You already stripped the bit.
Not I, said the fly.
Not I. No, I ain't doing that. You right. I'm gonna break my screwdriver. Yeah.
Oh well. That's good enough.
Again, I'm here to hold it if necessary.
Yeah. Alright. Get some water flowing. I'm not turning it all the way on, I'm just turning a little bit just to get a little bit of flow going. So now we can have a little cooling action. Once it's started.
Bilge pump.
Let me see the bottom.
I just learned the name of that.
Wow. That thing's gangsta.
Something serious, isn't it?
I bet that thing pushed out some water if it actually worked.
Oops, keep beer off.
Huh?
I was trying to keep beer off the frame. I forgot.
Oh yeah. This isn't a family-friendly show. Drinking and cussing. I need another one.
You got my last one. So
Here, wait, hold on. Throw these away, so.
throw them down there. That's trash. That whole box is trash.
It's not going out in the trash can though.
None of that's going on. It's eventually going to go in the trash.
Yeah, but I don't want to leave that shit in the yard. I'm looking like some real rednecks.
What? Boy, you ain't?
Nope. Hell no, I ain't no redneck.
I'm learning.
I'm from California.
From Jersey, baby.
Jersey. So neither of us are rednecks, but when you're down here in the South, you start talking like an idiot.
Soy Boricua.
Yeah. So I was worried about my starter. This new starter I had, it was stuck up. I don't know why, but it's fallen. When I was doing my compression test, it fell. You guys can see that in the previous video. Again, I'm gonna probably do another compression test. Hopefully timing's right, all that stuff. Now I do know that these things have massive issues with the magnets that are here in the flywheel. They basically spin around and create a voltage for the stator, which then allows the spark to happen. So I'm just hoping and praying that one of those magnets hasn't fallen off, and this thing will just be a quick, easy start. I don't know.
There's both for you.
Oh dang!
Just in case.
Sponsored by Lay's potato chips.
No. But we're not. But if you want to.
Here, hold on. Let's get some ASMR going.
Good.
Right? Yeah.
You got a little drizzle going on, I think. So,
Dang, I just felt that. What the frick?
I'm gonna hop to it. So we're gonna have to bring that over here soon.
Right? Alright.
I'm ready when you are.
Yep. Let's fire this sucker up. Let's see what happens.
Put my hands on her in safe spots, or at least one. Let's see how she does.
Is she gonna start? Or are we gonna fail miserably? Let's find out. So again, I'm touching this right here to my 12-volt positive coming from my battery.
Did they already take note of that?
I mentioned it.
Oh, just so they.
So my yellow red is going to my positive, which goes down here in my battery.
Right there. Follows down.
Yep.
All right, and then cut off again.
The black and yellows, the previous owner tied these together.
I don't know if y'all can see that. It's kind of hard to see, but it's black and yellow.
That's your cutoff signal. That goes to your kill switch.
They rigged it.
It goes to your ignition. It goes to a few things.
And again, to cut it, it goes to ground, correct?
Pretty sure.
All right.
We're gonna find out.
So you guys are aware, and if we're wrong, we'll correct it, and you'll know by the time we're done. Make sure everything's all right.
All right. We good? Ready? Lights, camera, action. Ms. Jackson.
Oh, what the hell?
Damn.
Oh, I see smoke. Oh, what smoke is this?
It's exhaust.
Is it? Yeah, of course it's exhaust.
Give me a couple little primes. Squeeze that bulb.
Which bulb? This here?
Not the bulb.
Oh. Yeah,
Is it tough? Okay. Don't squeeze it no more.
It's tough.
All right. Well, let's go again. Wow, I can't believe that thing started like that.
Keep your hands away from any moving parts. Remember that, guys.
Absolutely. Let's go again. Let's come over here. Give it a little gas, maybe?
No gas. You think prime this here?
Give it a little gas. No.
Oh, no.
See what happens. Nope.
Go over there and I'll do this.
Uh-oh, what happened? What happened? Let's do a little...
That's loose now? You could use it, squeeze it pretty easy, it looks like.